It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Kansas 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. And they'll run with a 1,000-yard rusher season ago. This is Aaron Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On the delay, Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Jamal Adams there on.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked them up.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Open man, the tight end falls. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since he's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Yeah. That's when he said something. I never touched it when he said, I said,
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Connor. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. Rivers on the money, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Brought him down.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Try and run for it with Connor. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
He was brought down.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First down, Patriots.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 19 yards that time for number 19.
At the 6-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
1st and goal from the 6. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Trent Taylor on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Dillon, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, Rivers.
God damn, my O-line is trash.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. He started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. They are, however, facing 4th down.
47-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. They'll go with Jones. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curate.
Cover your mouth. Just because your mouth is closed doesn't mean it.
His decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you took it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. To throw, Rivers. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
New England.
James Conner, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but Jones hit and the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kenny Galladay with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety.
Where you going, bro?
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Rivers again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Patriots continue to roll. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A 1st down run by Jones. Not going to work out as he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
36, kill.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. That's Shaq Barrett, last year's sack leader, gets in there to register another one. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his back.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Dillon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Giorgio Tavecchio set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Breeze. He's got his tight end. It's Fields. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards, a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And
Please don't.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Breeze. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Breeze to throw again. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big time run right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Rivers. Open man is Galladay, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
But it brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down.
Rivers now to throw on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
There by Earl Thomas.
They go play action. Rivers. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards on the pickup. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
Giorgio Tavecchio on for the field goal.
Tavecchio puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Dillon. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing deep for Galladay. Double team, and it's intercepted. Down by Jonathan Cyprian. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have that being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. On play action, it's Breeze. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Aaron.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
His throw caught around the 6. And they'll eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22. Now a play fake here on first down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
New England.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Giorgio Tavecchio set to kick
So
off.
they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down. Breeze going to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's incomplete.
They got to stop, man.
Down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home
Every
crowd
time he
happy
throws
with
that
call.
goofy ass route, man.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 16. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Dillon.
At the 34-yard line.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A.J. Dillon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Chiefs 6. Giorgio Tavecchio set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a play fake. Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Breeze took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is... And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Dillon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a
And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. He will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
It's a gain of 6.
First target, first catch at a 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Again, it's Connor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
New England on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Rivers now. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And it is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th. But they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Giorgio Tavecchio set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Breeze. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Breeze now on first down. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Second and 9 now from the 21. They run once more with Dillon. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
New England on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The offense going to stay out there.
Get out of the kitchen, Gil.
Converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Reach on the ball, Rivers.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations...
Man, come on, man.
That sounded raunchy. Wait, which one is you?
The one who was winning. But he pulled the plug. He pulled the internet cable out. Nothing saves.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't get to win anyway. But I had a bunch of stats and shit, like, you know, hell shit.
That's what the people be doing?
Yeah, hell ass niggas. Yeah.
Wow. That's the last piece. Okay, I'm rushing you. Sorry. You have a bedroom? The weed paper?
Yeah. We haven't got to go.
Where we going today?
Well, you was gonna take us, wasn't you?
Where we going today? Hmm?
Nowhere if you don't know how to act.
Alright,
So you don't calm down.
hey, give me a break. I'm not laughing. You don't like that shit. Hey. Did your mom do something or just the thing? I just know we use newspapers. You can't take it back to them. Go ahead and scan it. They always tell me to tell you to do. Then get out. Yeah, you still going today? Could you go tomorrow too, also, or they're not open on Sunday? Oh, you can? Oh, okay. Well, shoot. All right. Well, yeah. I want to say I'll walk. I mean, yeah. You know, I'll get on up with you tomorrow morning. Yeah, lift to here, then walk down. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And you said he was still woke. You still there right now? What, right next to you? Mm-hmm. Get it out. Get out. He's funny as heck. Okay. But yeah. So what else? What else? Yeah, I did. I told him that like I need to do that today. So I told him we got until 10 o'clock now. But and I told him we get. I know. To pick us up at I mean pick me up a door handle too, because I think I might have him. Because it's only gonna take a second to clean that carpet, so I think I might while he putting the door handle, I'll probably just clean the rugs real quick, a little later or something. Because I think Monday, either Monday or Tuesday, he's gonna go pick up my car. So he's just waiting on his money to come in the mail. Yeah, he was hoping it was gonna be yesterday. He is so pissed. So. So yeah, for sure should be here Monday. So hopefully he's in time to where before they close, he can run out there. Cause you know the mailman, he be late. He be like, well you see, when we about to leave, drop me off. I know yours got that hat. He wear that hat all the time. It don't matter if it's raining. Yeah, it don't matter nothing. He just wear his hat. Yeah. 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 And he be late, but he's normally consistent with his late time. You know, like he showed, like we know. Yeah, it's like you know what? Yeah, he don't come until 5:30. Yeah, 5:30 every day though. Yeah. Right. Mhm. Right. Right. See, why ain't nobody checking these people? Mhm. Right, but why? Why? If you still got the same amount of time. Oh, they could get it done quick, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. No, I forgot you said you could just go online, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, they better stop doing that nowadays. I know they're probably getting complaints. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Really? Wow. Oh my goodness. How do they? What was wrong with him? He just snapped. Yeah. Or disorderly. Me just politely throwing everybody's stuff away, huh? hmm They actually been a week now too. Wow. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder what was his rate like. That's crazy. He said sorting through throwing it away. That's crazy. Yeah, that's super wild. Right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he said, soon as you, before I even got here, it's stolen. Just stole. Yeah. Yep. Matter of fact, it's a brick right up there. Yeah. Yep. I was gonna say too, or like they probably got, don't they probably got something like you can anchor right in your dress?
It's near you.
So then you know it can still stay in the weather conditions, but it's right there. Hey! Stop! Gil, stop screaming!
Yeah, that's that. That's the thing that stinks. Water can't stink.
All right, okay, go watch your show and stop screaming. Why is he so screaming? Man. Yeah, well, you know what? She was telling me that yesterday. And remember I used to tell you, I don't know, I just got used to it because I just associate him like I got a deep voice. That's probably why I got a deep cough. So, like, and you know, when I would cough, like you could hear. Remember how my cough used to be? It used to be in my chest, like. But even the smallest of coughs, like if I really wasn't, like a light day for me would still be heavy in my chest, and that's what it sounded like it was for her. But like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see. And the amoxicillin is supposed to, that clears up any type of mucus and stuff, right? I think that's what they was giving her when she had pneumonia. I think infection. I mean for everything. That's the only thing I can remember. Yeah, for everything. Hmm. But I think so too. I'm not sure. Like I said, we always, every winter. Let me tell you something. Something is floating, and I ain't just talking like COVID. I don't know what's going on.
Mommy.
We're gonna get conspiracy. What?
Yeah, let's continue.
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on, let me see if it'll connect. Is it on?
Yeah.
Alright, go back. But yeah. Let's get closer. But, no, because look. And I don't know. Now, it ain't me with coughing. I'm saying it in a way that, like how stuff is affecting us now. Now, when we go through these bouts, sometimes I have to look and I'm like, oh shoot, you know what? I didn't realize we really haven't been eating cheese in like months, and like now I'm eating cheese and now it's like really hitting me hard. You know what I mean? Like you had those moments where it's like, what the heck is really messing me up? And you come to realize like, oh, that is kind of new. I really didn't think about it, but it is kind of new. But lately, I'm not sure. I don't think because we really haven't been eating like really clean in the sense of like, keeping meats and ways and stuff and cheeses. Like we normally have a sprinkle of that maybe every week, at least cheese too, like in the eggs or something like that, whatever. But like even like just now the pizza, you said her stomach stuff was cramping. Last night when she came home, like, I made them, get in the shower and stuff, settle down, whatever. Well, Gil's might have coming downstairs, like, kind of, like, crying a little bit. And I'm like, what's going on? And she was saying, like, her P cap was aching. That's what she said. That's the word she used. It was down in that region, it was aching. And it really got nervous, because you know what that means. And I'm like, child, she ain't even ate yet. Jesus. But and then she's like, it's kind of like, I'm like, is it like hurt when you pee? She said it don't hurt when she pees or nothing like that. It's like inside, like the ache inside, like from, muscles and stuff. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, something going on down there with her, what's down there? Pelvis and all that, whatever. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, well, let's just see, because, sometimes your body's grown, and I'm like, the way you were stretching lately, because you've been stretching a lot lately, that kind of makes it ache down there. Yeah, I was like, that kind of makes it ache down there, so just, watch your up and down. This is normal. It's fine. And when your body grows, and as a girl, when your body grows and changes, sometimes we ache all over in weird places. So I'm just talking to her, whatever. So, it wound up being fine. She kind of like balled up on the couch and fell asleep like that. But this morning, I woke up, like, I'm like, what the heck? You know how we get aches and stuff too. All of a sudden, just aching down there randomly. I'm like, oh, all right. I need to know what's going on. Because something is floating in the air and it's taking us out. And I need to find out what's going on. Because we randomly be going through some stuff. And I'm just like, that makes no sense. Like, really, it makes no sense. Like, like, I'm just like, okay. Like, I'm just curious. I'm like, something, like, something's different with the food. It must be. With the COVID, people doing extra stuff to try to grow their stuff. I can see that being like the first thing. Doing extra stuff because people ain't buying much, or, whatever drought, shoot, animals is dying because of it. I don't know. And we have been eating a lot of meats, like red meats lately. So I might have to cut that back, because normally, like, we don't really eat a lot of red meats, but lately we have. Yeah. You remember Denisha from up there on Perrysville? It's crazy because, like, she just posted on her timeline, and I was like, ooh, shoot. But I think that actually might be a good trip, just visually, just to see. I mean, because she posted, and it was gory too. She posted on her timeline, but she went up to, she said, like, her African friends got a farm or whatever, and they were showing her how they kill the cows, cleaning them, the gutting them, doing all this that. They didn't gut the chicken right there in front of her and opened it up and pulled the eggs out the stomach and was like, I was like, she said, but Indonesia is big now. If you see her now, she is like, the last time you seen, did you ever see Holly in person? Holly. Yeah, well, she ain't as huge as that, but she's dang near as big. Like, Denisha got kind of big. Yeah, Denisha kind of she blew up. She blew up. So, like I said, she ain't as big. She's like she's heavier than Jackie. Yeah, right. Yeah, she's a little round. Yeah, right. And then, everybody know. No, she wasn't. But yeah, she's a little bit bigger than, like, Jackie. But she's way bigger than Jackie, obviously. Yeah, because she's like swollen everywhere. But anyway, so she posts on her timeline, like I said, she's big and everything, so she be eating. And she was like, yeah, this, after y'all didn't see something like this, she was like, I'm just done with food. That's it. I'm not going to eat nothing else after that. She said it was so disgusting. And I guess just visually just seeing, like, they having I guess the sympathy part of it, I guess, or sympathy or empathy. Like, no, I'm talking about for a person who's seeing that. Because it's like, dang, They just enjoying they day. The next thing you know, they dead. You know, like that. Like, but she said just the way they clean it and just like so disgusting and everything. The way stuff is handled, the way everything is taught. You know, just she was like, yeah, that's it. Mm-mm. She said no. Right. Right. Mhm. Right. Mm. Go clean it out, kill it, clean it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Right.
Mommy, mommy, we're ironing clothes.
No.
No?
No. Hey, Tink, don't touch that again. You didn't ask. Oh yeah. You said a cow? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. 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 No. He ain't had no gloves on. He just taking it out with his hand, and he is like, yeah, right, but yeah.
Mom, take slaps me. He said that.
Really?
No, I said that he said no that ass. We're gonna do it. Hey, you are a liar. Stop lying. Okay. Number one. Number one.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Even though that's not ground, it's still associated. All of his close bad breaking.
Where you going?
Yeah.
Tink. Tink. Where you going? Mommy.
Said meat was spoiling in the body.
Can I go outside?
Hey, where you going?
Nowhere. It's going right around.
Right. Okay. All right.
Keep watching the movie or whatever.
Right.
No. I don't want to run outside. You know what is bad? I don't want to see that. No, you won't.
Right.
No, I don't want to come outside. I'm not going in the house.
Yeah, me either. I had.
It felt so good to
Oh no, I didn't have a fun.
haven't gotten along
little thing. But that was a minute ago. But still, you know, like spaghetti, then turn around. Just, I think, but then the Salisbury, you know, like I think just a little bit probably overdid that. I don't know, because it's so weird, but like we're getting the same pains, aches and pains from the pizza. And like I said, we haven't been eating like the best really for a while now. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like we get cheese. That's why I was like, maybe it's the cheese. I'm like, no, we eat cheese all the time. It's like, yeah. Not even macaroni and cheese. We always have cheese eggs and stuff in the morning, you know. So we have it throughout the week. Yeah. Because I was like, dang, we kind of aching in the same place. Like, this is really taking a toll on our bodies. Yeah. Right. I know. That's what I keep thinking about. I'm like, it's only not when we cook, you know? And I'm like, I mean, when we cook too, yeah, and that's how I was thinking too about, I'm like, you know, once again with the pandemic, there's a lot of stuff that people just didn't throw away too. Like, even in stores and stuff, you know? So.
Exactly. And so that's before player movement. Now you get new players in. You have Le'Veon Bell gone. You have Antonio Brown gone. Your tight end gone. Players come in and want more money. Gone. You can't pay them all. Right. And the Steelers have done a great job of drafting players. But he doesn't need to look over his shoulder because if you ask me right now, I mean, I can't warm him up statistically. It's not even a contest. You know, we won 4 Super Bowls. And,
Why are you talking like that?
never had anybody say, hey, Terry, how many yards you throw for? Well, I'm glad I can't remember. It's pretty embarrassing. You know,
I want to post up the whole day.
yeah, certainly was.
I want to post up the whole
But
day.
you can't
It's
say
not hot outside.
it's a different
Don't
era.
think
You
it's
just
not hot
accept it.
outside.
You
Open
move
door.
on, and that's life.
I've said this for years. Aaron Rodgers is great.
I don't know.
I have no questions about that. Right? Don't love his body language.